Hello children, welcome to 7th Science online classes. Fiber to fabric. This lesson, in the last class, we will learn the next animal fiber, that is the silk. And silk is obtained from silkworms. And we learned the life history of silk moth. And today we are going to learn the process of obtaining silk from the silkworms. The process of obtaining silk from the silkworms. In these processes, first process is rearing. The silkworm farmers buy the eggs of the silk moth and raise them. So first process is buying eggs of silk moth and look after that silk moth eggs by giving them food and shelter. That process is called rearing, that we already learned. So rearing is the first process of these processes. And second is, these eggs are generally large in numbers, as a single silk moth can lay about 100 eggs at a time. So at a time, a silk moth or a female silk moth can lay about 100 eggs. So here you can see in this picture, this is the silk moth and these are the number of eggs, 100 eggs at a time. At a time, it lays down this much eggs. These eggs are stored in an environment having an appropriate temperature, humidity and hygienic conditions. So for hatching the eggs, eggs need a particular temperature. You also know that by hatching hen's egg, okay, so we provide them a suitable condition or warmth. So here also these eggs also need appropriate temperature, humidity and hygienic condition. Hygienic means cleaned environment. So here you can see in this picture, this person look after the eggs of the silk moth, and here also they given that conditions, that appropriate temperature, humidity and a clean place. After hatching from the egg, the larvae are then kept in a bamboo tray. So these are the larvae, or we can call it as silkworms or caterpillars. Okay, so here you can see the white color larvae or white color caterpillars, and these larvae kept in a bamboo tray. So this tray is made up of bamboo. The process is conducted generally when the fresh leaves appear on the mulberry trees, so that the caterpillar can get enough feed. And this silkworm farmers given mulberry leaves to these caterpillars or these larvae, and this is the mulberry plant and these are the mulberry leaves. So these caterpillars or larvae very much like to eat these mulberry leaves. The caterpillar feeds for around 25 to 30 days and then moves into a chamber in the tray to build a cocoon. So after 25 to 30 days, the caterpillar feeds continuously. They are feed these mulberry leaves and they move into the next stage, that is called cocoon. So that time the cocoon, the farmers take the cocoon and they arranged like this in this bamboo tray. They arranged these cocoons like this. The caterpillar or silkworm spins the cocoon inside, which develops the silk moth. So by hatching this or by breaking this cocoon, the adult silk moth come out. Okay, so next is processing of silk. So how we can get or we will get the silk fiber from the cocoon? Let us see. Firstly, as the cocoons are acquired, they are kept under the sun or boiled so that the silk fibers can separate out from them. So this cocoon first we keep in the sun or boiled, that silk fibers separate from the cocoon. So in this picture also you can see the cocoon. So cocoon is the outer covering of the pupa, and it doesn't contain any worm, only the outer covering. So from this outer covering or from this cocoon we can make the silk fiber. And in your textbook, page number 30, a small story is given, Discovery of Silk. So all of you read that also. Then the reeling of the silk takes place. So after taking the fiber from the cocoon, the reeling started. That is the next process, reeling. It is a process in which the cocoon's threads are processed to be used as silk. So from this cocoon's thread, we can make the silk fiber. The silk fibers thus obtained are drawn and rolled into threads. So these fibers, using this machine or reeling machine, we can get rolled and drawn. Okay, so we will get the silk fiber. In India, women are involved in various kinds of industries related to silk production. So in the silk production, many processes are there. So in the companies, many women are working. So here also in this picture also you can see one woman is standing, okay, reeling the silk fiber. And China leads the world in silk production. So number 1 rank goes to China. And India also ranks among the leading silk producing countries. So India also having that is a leading position in this silk production. Occupational hazard. Occupation means related to job. Hazard means dangerous. So some dangerous situation that is related with the job. In some industries, the workers have to face risks of getting diseases and sometimes death. These are called occupational hazards. So what are occupational hazards? In some industries, the workers have to face risks of getting diseases while working in that particular industry. So that is called occupational hazard. Sorter's disease is an occupational hazard associated with the production of wool. So we already learned the production of wool. So in that time, that occupation, people related to that occupation, sometimes they affect one serious disease that is called Sorter's disease. Okay, so the people who sort the wool can get infected by bacteria called anthrax. So one bacteria is there, anthrax. That anthrax is caused this Sorter's disease. This bacterium infects the blood of the person, which can lead to fatal death. So this bacterium affects our blood system and may cause death. So that is the occupational hazard. So the name is very important. That disease name is Sorter's disease, and that bacteria caused that disease is called anthrax. Got it, children? Okay, so all of you read the textbook. So we finished that chapter, and in the next class we will do the exercise. Okay, so thank you, all the best.